What up, Laker Nation? Here with your boy Kareem, aka Mr. 100 Likes. How you guys doing? Wow. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, man. I want to give a shout out first and foremost to everybody been supporting, man. You guys been great, man. Really appreciate you guys, man. Y'all been coming out, doing what y'all had to do. I really appreciate that. But I want to talk about this because it's a lot of overreaction I'm seeing all on Twitter, on YouTube, all over. Everybody overreacting. I think I might did a little overreacting too. But now that sometimes you first hear stuff and you just think you be like, wow, but then things settle and you get a clear head, you see it. But I'm seeing a lot of people saying that Phoenix Suns is a super team. Phoenix Suns is not a super team. See, people mix up names compared to you can't just go by names. You have to go by where they playing at that particular time. Because if you get a bunch of old guys past their prime, like for instance, when people say the Lakers had a super team with Shaq, Kobe, Karl Malone, and Gary Payton, that's furthest thing from the truth. For one, Karl Malone and Gary Payton was way past their prime. They were just older players. That's it. They were just older players. Had named Karl Malone. That was his last year in the NBA. Gary Payton played a couple years after that, but Gary Payton was nowhere near a top player in the league at the time, and that's what people get it mixed up. That's in case you can say the same thing last year when the Lakers had Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard on their team. So that means the Lakers had a super team. So I'm gonna say that to say this. Now, a super team is if when a guy, okay, we already know, like we ain't gonna talk about no accolades, but if you have a three, it had to be three, not two guys, three guys that's let's say top 20. If you have three guys that's top 20 players in the NBA, then you have a super team. You know what I mean? I'll really say 3 out of 15, really, to me. If it's top 15. If you have three guys that's top 15 in the NBA, that's a super team. Or like a guy you could easily see him being the best player on the team. That's not the case. You know right now Chris Paul is not a number one option on the team. You know DeAndre Ayton is not a number one option on the team. Devin Booker, yes. Kevin Durant, yes. But Chris Paul past his prime, but he's definitely still an effective player. He gonna get them in their spots. Now, is Phoenix is a good team? Yes, they definitely a good team. You're not denying that they will cause problems, but a super team is where you have, I'm saying people, OKD join another super team, and to be honest, some of this keep it all the way funky. Most of the people saying that is excuse me, is people who pretty much want to state the argument with LeBron James, and we just have to call it down the line. It's not true. Kevin Phoenix is not a super team. DeAndre Ayton, yeah, he was the number one pick, but he's nowhere near. I don't even think he's top 5 centers in the league. If he is, he's probably 5. And the center is the weakest position in the NBA. So DeAndre Ayton is not no number one player, best player on the team. Chris Paul not. So they not a super team, but they got 4 guys that can play. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want I'm seeing people saying, oh, the Lakers need to go all in with the 2029 first round pick. Just go all in. The Lakers right now could easily compete with Phoenix. And so a lot of teams. It's about matchups. You know what I mean? So a lot of teams could compete with them. Yes, it look good and everything now, but it's not, they don't have a team where you say, okay, they just going to win the championship, so we might as well just go into rebuild mode. Like, because I'm saying people like, oh, a lot of teams now may shift their focus now, might not try to do nothing because, Phoenix so dominant and they, go into rebuild mode. Phoenix is not like that. That they top heavy, they have nothing at them 4 players really. That's no real major impact. And I like the Lakers right now against them. Lakers have depth, and but I think what the Lakers definitely need to do, especially playing against, I mean, with a team like Phoenix, I definitely think they need like another wing defender, just in case, cause if you want to throw out multiple bodies on a guy like Kevin Durant, because you got multiple guys you probably could throw at Booker, but Kevin Durant, you probably need that one more guy you could throw at him. So I would, you know, a wing defender really. They don't have to be nobody, no all-star level player. Just someone who play good defense and can keep you on your toes offensively. You know what I mean? So, yeah, there it is. Tell me what you guys think. Like I said, that to me, super teams is like, yes, if you want to say Cleveland with Braun, because Braun was clearly his best player on the team. Kyrie was the best player on Cleveland, the number one option, the best player on Cleveland, and Kevin Love was the best player, all NBA team in Minnesota. Yes, that was a super team. Harden, Kyrie, Durant. Yes, that's a super team. Braun, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. Yes, that's a super team. Chris Bosh clearly was a top 15 player in the NBA, and multiple All Stars. Milwaukee, no, because one, uh, Drew Holiday's not a perennial All Star. His All Star, he's not like a clear. He benefits from All Star. Okay, team winning, and it's a lot of prinks to that, but he's just a solid player. He's not no number one option on the team. Chris Middleton, not no number one option on the team. Chris Middleton never been a number one option on the team. Drew Holiday never was the best player on the team, and so I don't look at that. They just fit. Chris Middleton do his thing, but he's not no number one option on the team. So that's why. And then I'm saying I was on Ticket Channel earlier. People saying Marcus Smart is a Boston half. Like, it's crazy. Brown and Tatum, yes, because you can look at Brown and you can see Brown is good enough to, you know, could be a best player on the team just about. And Tatum, but come on, stop it with Marcus Smart. Like, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but like I said, Milwaukee's nowhere near that because, like I said, Chris Middleton never done it, and you look at a lot of guys way ahead of him. When you see a team, you automatic that wow, Milwaukee never them three guys, Middleton, Holiday, they never, and Giannis never was like, oh my God, like, you know how they Phoenix putting guys in a frenzy right now. So I need you guys to like, comment, share, subscribe. Peace.